6:24 a.m. Seeing the flag fly at half-staff has unfortunately become a common sight this year.
So we wanted to know, how many times has Old Glory been lowered? Caitlin Mornick joins us now live with the answer. Caitlin.
Good morning. I'm here on Memorial Bridge, and as you can see, the flags are flying at half-staff this morning. This is for the victims of France, and you know, it's become kind of a common thing for the flags to be flying at half-staff this year, and this is actually the 9th time since the beginning of the year the flags have flown at half-staff here in North Dakota. Now, if you compare that to last year, at this same time, they were only lowered twice. So this is quite a few times, and to give you an idea too about how much they've flown across the nation at half-staff, 30 days so far this year they've been lowered. And we're going to have more on Old Glory here later on Good Day Dakota, and I'm going to tell you how President Obama has made some record-breaking numbers in his presidency when the flag has been at half-staff. So stick with us. It's kind of some interesting facts and statistics, that's for sure. Also, beautiful morning out here on Memorial Bridge. A little muggy, but when you're on the river, it's a little bit cooler, so I kind of left my jacket on, but it's a nice one out here today. So back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Caitlin. And I cannot believe how many times I drive over Memorial Bridge often, and it's become something that you just almost see.
You're almost expecting to see them at half-staff at this point.
And so that's something, we would like to change, obviously.
Absolutely.
Support for local law enforcement has been overwhelming. Chief Dan Donlin with the Bismarck Police Department says they have been inundated with kindness. People everywhere are sending food, gifts, and cards of thanks. He says people are finding their own ways to let cops know they care, even getting creative by lighting up their homes with blue.
That's a great message. These officers are out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, driving around our community, around our residential sections, and for them to see those blue lights is just like a pat on the back.
Donlin says despite what's happened in Dallas and Baton Rouge, officers here are upbeat and maintain a positive morale, even though it has been tough.
It's day 3 of the Republican National Convention. The theme of the day is making America first again. Yesterday, Donald Trump and Mike Pence officially became the party's nominees. As Weijia Jiang reports from Cleveland, the night was supposed to hinge on the economy, but many of the speakers used their address to attack Hillary Clinton.
Congratulations, Dad. We love you.
The second day of the RNC proved to be a family affair. After Donald Trump was formally named the GOP's presidential nominee, 2 of his children addressed the convention during primetime.
He's always helped me be the best version of myself.
I know that when people tell him it can't be done, that guarantees that he gets it done.
Trump's rival turned ally Chris Christie electrified the crowd with his so-called indictment of Hillary Clinton.
For risking America's secrets to keep her own and lying to cover it all up.
Clinton fired back at Christie over Twitter, writing, "If you think Chris Christie can lecture anyone on ethics, we have a bridge to sell you." Then the war of words continued immediately after Christie's speech.
If Hillary Clinton wants to take me on, I'm happy to take her on every day between now and the end of the campaign.
The biggest speech of the convention tonight will come from Indiana Governor Mike Pence, who officially became Trump's running mate yesterday. California Delegate Marilyn Barkey is looking forward to his address.
I look forward to hearing what they'll do together and how they'll put America first.
Pastor Darrell Scott will also speak today.
I'm going to speak from my heart concerning the Mr. Trump that I know.
Ivanka Trump will introduce her father tomorrow on the final night of the convention. Weijia Jiang, CBS News, Cleveland.
Day 1 of the RNC was overshadowed by allegations of Melania Trump having plagiarized the 2008 speech at the DNC of Michelle Obama, which the Trump campaign is obviously denying. Speech did not include any of the language from the First Lady's speech, is what they're telling us. Here's what's trending this morning. Melania Trump remains fodder for her alleged plagiarizing of Michelle Obama's 2008 speech. That became fodder for the late-night comedians. James Corden did a top 10 excuses Melania gave for plagiarizing in a Letterman-style cut, while Stephen Colbert had Melania appear as a guest. I don't think she's going to quit being made fun of anytime soon. Amber Wheeler.
29 on this Wednesday morning. We've got a little bit of light rain in the west, and it's mostly around Dickinson and even parts of the Bakken. Again, just some light rain, even if not just a few sprinkles in around the Watford City area. We do have a risk for severe weather later on today, a slight and a marginal risk. And here's your forecast for Minot, 90 already by that noon hour. We do have a chance for some storms. It's not a high chance. And as we head into your 5 p.m. hour, upper 90s, very hot, mostly sunny skies. And we pick up with another risk for severe weather as we head into the early evening hours, upper 80s by the 8 o'clock hour. Forecast first is coming up next.
Some hot temperatures there, and instead of breaking a sweat, we're talking about taking a deep breath. Wellness Wednesday is live next.
Now your forecast first from KX News.
Good morning. It's 6:32 out there, and we're starting off nice and sunny. We've got some clear skies in Minot, also in Bismarck. Just a little bit of light fog there in the north. Temperatures today, well, we're starting off warm. 71 in Minot, 74 in Williston, 70 in Dickinson. Bismarck, you're at 71 degrees. Now, we really heat things up again today. We've got a heat index or a heat advisory in effect from noon to 9 p.m. An excessive heat warning for our South Dakota counties. We're talking temperatures reaching into the 90s and even the triple digits. I'll have everything you need to know. We're talking chances for severe weather. Good Day Dakota continues now.
Good morning and welcome to Good Day Dakota on KX News.
.33 a.m. and Tanner Schweitzer is joining us now live in the studio. Thank you for being here on Good Day Dakota.
How you doing, Amber?
Trying to stay cool because it is hot out there.
It is hot out there.
And luckily we're talking about not necessarily breaking a sweat, but breathing.
Yes, breathing and meditation. Okay, so breathing goes hand in hand with exercising, all right? So a lot of people, when they first come to me, they don't know how to breathe. Or they don't do it on their own, and that's what I kind of teach people. Not kind of, I do teach people, okay, because it's so important. It helps with longevity of your exercise and then correct form as well. Make sure that you're breathing so it helps keep your form locked in position so you're not hurting yourself, okay? Other things that you can do as well when you're here at your job or you're in between a shot or whatever, you can just do breathing exercises to help yourself, okay? And what we do is we take such little breaths, you know, over and over. Think about it, okay? Your lungs are muscles just like your biceps and your quads, okay? So you have to develop those lung muscles. So right now, I just want you to try and take a deep, deep breath in. Now try and hold it for about 7 seconds. And then slowly just let it come out. Again, come in. So right there, okay, those are things that can just help right now. Now, how does that feel?
I already feel like I've calmed down quite a bit.
Exactly, okay? Now, you can continue to do that, but just be careful because if you do it too much, you can get lightheaded as well. So maybe you want to sit down as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try sitting down.
Okay.
So again, breathing so important in every aspect of life, okay? Now coming into meditation, all right? Now I love to meditate every day, and honestly some days I skip and I don't, you know, and so some people are like, oh my gosh, I've never meditated. So, and I kind of learned that when I started doing yoga about 18 years ago. So I've been a yogi because that taught me right there. Now I try to meditate on my own when I get up in the morning. So first thing I do is I get up and I eat right away, and then I do my foam rolling and I get my core 4 exercises, kind of get the main stuff out of the way so it's not a huge distraction. And when I like to meditate, I like to find a spot that's comfortable for me, maybe a little bit dark, okay? And just kind of sit and be. And so that's why I'm having you sit right now. So I want to take you through a little bit of a meditation exercise, okay? So you want to be sit nice and tall, so everything is in a line, okay? Your meridians are all in line. So you're kind of relaxed with yourself. And I want you to just try to close your eyes, okay? And then work on the breathing, nice and slow. Let it out. And just kind of open your mind, okay? I'm going to talk a little bit more and then I'm going to shut up, okay? I just want you to relax. And try to think of nothing. Okay, I know that's hard right now that you're at work, but if you can just let go, and that's awesome. The fact that you're able to laugh and you're able to smile. And if things come into your mind and your mind starts to wander, that's fine, okay? Don't get frustrated with it. Just try to relax and be, and that's the best thing we can do. right there.
Do you notice on days when you don't meditate, like throughout the day?
Absolutely, absolutely,
Changes
yes.
how your day is.
Yep, if I don't meditate, then it's just like boom. And when I get my meditation in, everything is right with the world.
All right, well, we're going to work on this a little more in the break. I might take a nap even. Tanner is the founder of Raw Recreation Athletic Wellness, and for more information, check out rawstrong.com. Thank you, Tanner.
Yep, thank you.
All right, thanks, Sam. We're coming up on Good Day Dakota. Jim Olsen is live at the State Fairgrounds. We take you there next.
Now more of Good Day Dakota on KX News.
Barely 48 hours from now, a summer celebration begins in Minot.
Yeah, the annual North Dakota State Fair begins on Friday morning.
Live this morning, Jim Olsen is at the fairgrounds to tell us about final preparations. Jim.
Things are starting to take shape out here at the fairgrounds, ladies. As a matter of fact, I'm standing just in front of the Kamikaze here where all the rides are going to be on the Midway. And I'll show you some more of that in just a minute. But, you know, as you go through the state fair starting Friday, there are so many things to do out here. If you come out here on Friday or any day you come out, you want to make sure you check out the air-conditioned All Seasons Arena, the State Fair Center, and check out all of the various events and entries that are there from 4-H and FFA. Then you can get up your mojo and get outside and check out all the animal barns and look at the machinery and do some shopping in the commercial buildings. Make your way down Food Row and stuff your face for a while. And then you can come out here to the Midway and try some of the rides. Now, also, don't forget that on Friday night, things open up at the grandstand, which is just to my left over there. You were right. It is Fallout Boy, and then Billy Covington is here as well. Currington is here on Saturday night. And then as we move on through the fair, toward the end of next week, it'll be finishing things up with Kenny Chesney, and then Kiss will close out the fair in about 10 days from now. So lots of reasons to come to the State Fair. Now, I'm running the camera by myself, so excuse me while I go over here for just a second, because I have something in mind that I was thinking about. I know that the ladies back there love their rides. So this one I think is called the Zipper over here. So I'm just going to guess right now, okay? I'm going to guess that I think that the two Ambers would probably go not on this ride. I think instead it would be Tia on this ride and Caitlin sitting together and screaming. Meanwhile, I think the two Ambers would be...
Yes, love
That's
it.
where I bet we'd find you.
Oh, this Jim, I think, how well do you know us? But when we were talking, Amber Wheeler said, I love
right now.
the Zipper.
That's my favorite ride,
funny.
the Zipper.
That is the scariest
So apparently
one.
Jim thinks, you know, Amber or Caitlin and I are the crazy ones, I guess.
I guess so.
I mean, the Bumblebee ride, I don't know.
I'm offended, Jim, because
I love carnival rides.
We've both been on the Zipper, and we like those rides.
It's probably also the oldest ride at the fair, and it creaks the most. It's kind of creepy, but that's my favorite ride.
I said one of the best parts about having young kids is that when you take them places, you still get to go on those things.
Yes.
So it's like you get to be a kid all over again. So I love that kind of stuff.
You're like, Memphis, don't you want to go
Don't
on
you
this
want to
ride?
go? We can go. Let's go on the roller coaster.
Can I borrow him so I can have an
Absolutely.
excuse to ride?
I'll be loaning him out this weekend.
There you go. All right, still to come on Good Day Dakota this morning.
We'll take you around the world for all the top stories coming up.